Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't even see you there. Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't even see you there. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate that. I'm learning a lot as I go. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate that. I'm learning a lot as I go. Yeah, we hope so. We're really trying to push AGA as hard as we can. This thing I'm working on now,
We hope so.
it's got
Push AGA as hard as we can.
it's got sprites mixed in with the bobs, so we can get some bigger objects on screen and some different kind of transparency effects and things.
It's got sprites mixed in with
the bobs, so we can get some bigger objects on screen and some different kind of transparency effects and things.
It's got sprites mixed in with
the bobs, so we can get some bigger objects on screen and some different kind of transparency effects and things. The bobs, so we can get some bigger objects on screen and some different kind of transparency effects and things. Yeah, you can use sub-pixel scrolling. So we're using that, not to its full extent, we're using half precision.
Yeah, you can use
Sub-pixel scrolling. So we're using that, not to its full extent, we're using half precision. If you're still there, Andreas, I'll give you a look at a tool I made to tweak the scrolling. If you're still there, Andreas, I'll give you a look at a tool I made to tweak the scrolling. So I'm happy with that. Now I can spit out different bullet patterns. These are just super simple ones, but essentially this bit of data right here
Happy with that. Now I can spit out different bullet patterns.
controls
Super simple ones, but
different attack shots.
essentially this
1, 2, 3, and then down we go. More and more bullets.
controls
Different attack shots. 1, 2, 3, and then down we go. More and more bullets. Probably because I got the stream on. It's going through my headphones. Hopefully it's stopped now. I just disabled audio. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with this now. I mean, we'll tweak those values, but essentially each one of these rows now is a different set of shots and shot types. Different time between the shots. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm going to show you this tool I wrote a little while ago to help me import the art that Kevin creates. So he does all these awesome backgrounds. They're sick. But it takes, it was pretty tedious to get them in there for a while. A lot of, you know, what size is this strip and what size is that, and cropping and cut and whatnot. I'll show you this tool, and I'll come back to your questions. Wassy? Now, hopefully I don't drop the stream here. Need to add another window. You're probably going to get a sound overload here. Can I disable sound? I'll kill that off. That in there. This is a game engine I built. It's shipped actually a lot of retail games on it. Obviously I don't have the retail assets or anything like that, but it's quite featured. So just as a little plug-in for this, this level here is what we actually use in the Boss Machine title. Which I don't think will stay, we'll end up using it in-game. Just for a comparison. Sound disabled. Okay. So this is the same level. You see, it's obviously a lot deeper on this app, and that's because you can see all of it, not just the 200 pixel height that the Amiga's using. Getting these tweaked so they look good is half of the challenge of making these scrolling levels look good. So I wrote this tool on PC that uses the same assets as the Amiga, and it'll let us essentially, I'm just doing a real quick one here. Just let us tweak these until they look nice, how we want them to. And then obviously Boss Machine, one of the tricks of it that it has is it has this dynamic scrolling speed. As stuff gets hectic, we speeded the game up. So this kind of simulates that. Sometimes the scrolling looks good in one speed, but not so good in another one. So this lets us sort of preview what it'll look like before we go ahead and pull it all into the game. And then I can just save that out if I want to use it in the level. But yeah, it's like, you know, you can do kind of any kind of tweaking and tuning you want. One of the advantages of modern Amiga dev, you can use more modern tools and stuff. So yeah, that's that. I'll just kill that off the stream if I can. Hide. There we go. They made our lives a lot easier. So to answer your question about the testing, no, I do most of it. We have Tony who helps out when I have a big build or you know, a demo or something or a new feature I want to show him. But most of it's just done by me as I go, and obviously I'll often write some code and I don't see the bug because I don't know if you code assembly, but it's pretty easy at times to mistype a register or an address. And it manifests weirdly and slowly over time, so you can get crashes that happen longer term from something you might have done 2 or 3 days ago, or even a week or more ago. But I do use source control almost daily. Sometimes I don't, but I try to do it. You know, every time I move on to something different, I'll check all the code in and any data that's needed with it, and I keep a fairly strict log of what I've changed. So if something breaks, you know, I can generally sort of just roll back through the source control history and do a build until I find where it's not broken, and then that'll give me some idea of what the problem is. It's not always obvious, you know, it might crash in the the Bob drawing routine, but problem's not necessarily in the Bob drawing routine, it's just dereferencing some corrupt data from somewhere else. Oh, do it, man. I'll really appreciate that. That'll be awesome. That music you just heard playing, that was the Doom, I think it was Doom Eternal, or maybe the one right before that, Doom soundtrack. I just ripped it off. It was just a WAV file I had running in the background because I was right into it. Actually, I really liked that, and we're talking with Martin to try and sort of get that heavy rock kind of thing vibe going in it. I don't think they officially did release a document for AGA. Like, there was nothing in the hardware reference manual, or there was no updated HRM. I think maybe some of the bigger game developers got some documents. I did see something on EAB somewhere, something like that. Some internal documents were released. Probably downloaded them, but check on EAB if you're after that. There is a kind of a cool book which I grabbed. Like, I'll buy most things that are Amiga development related. A guy on what's his name, von der Osterkamp. He wrote it's essentially looks like the Amiga hardware reference manual when you read the text, but it's got all updates for AGA in it, which is, I knew most of it in there, but I just love having the books. Just to add a camera stream, if I can figure out how to do that. Video capture device, I guess. Okay, there we go. So you can check this out. That'll give you all the AGA stuff. No, it's new, man. If you go on to Amazon, I'm going to just lock this camera down again. If you go onto Amazon, it's called Bare Metal Amiga Programming. It just came out maybe a few months back. It's like the hardware reference manual, but it's got the added AGA stuff in it. Yeah, I think it's just one of those sort of Amazon print-on-demand jobs. Yeah, manufactured by Amazon.com.au. So I should print it when you order it, basically. I would love a Vampire AGA or SAGA. I've seen some of the sprite demos they've done and they're sick. Yeah, I'd love it. I think it's great. It's awesome. I know there's a lot of people that don't believe it's true Amiga because it's FPGA. But hey, man, if it floats your boat, that's awesome. I'd love to have to tinker with. I don't know what how many people have them, whether it's worth developing anything on them. I mean, it's hard enough getting it to a big crowd on Amiga, I think. Never mind sort of a niche slice of Amiga. I mean, the 68,000 chipset CPU it's a nice CPU to code for, but it's got a lot of missing functionality that you're used to with like BMX style programming and whatnot. You can't do on it really. So from what I understand with the Vampire stuff, they've got all that, multiply and add and that kind of cool stuff. It just makes your life as a coder a bit easier. Right, get rid of that. Okay, next stage. I am just going to So what we're thinking about doing here, probably going to do it, in regards to the player's weapons, we have this see if you can see my mouse over that screen. I don't think you can. Oh yeah, it's there. So we have this array of 5 weapons. When you spawn in, you'll have these 2. Hey, do you like this music? This is super early version. The main track for this level is gonna rock when it's done. I'm just waiting on Martin to get that sorted out and polished up. But I'm loving it. I mean, the guy came up with this out of nowhere so fast, and it's so good, just like this. Anyway, sorry, back to the bullets. So you spawn in, you have this one and this one. You always have them. If you die, you respawn, you still have them. As you progress through the game, you pick up these, which are ones I like to demo. These are the tracking shot, what I call them, but essentially they're like homing. Right, now I'm gonna have to just do a little bit of work here to get past this, because I can't actually kill that dude there just yet. I've got him on invincible, because he doesn't clean up when he dies properly. So I'll just comment him out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I think it's awesome what they've done with Vampire, man. I've got a A600 with a V2 in it. So we'll pick up the tracking shot. I'm still trying to figure out how these should look, but yeah. Now, if I had tracking shot and I died, when I respawn, tracking shot's gone. If I had it armed, right? So I pick up this 4-shot. Oh, I just picked up a laser as well. So if I had all 5 of those and I had the laser armed when I died, when I respawned, I'd have 4 of them. Laser would be gone. So essentially, when you die, you lose the weapon you have activated, but nothing else. I've got bullet collision. Well, actually collision's on, but I've got infinite health on, so I can't die. I'm invincible. You're seeing a few slowdowns here. The game actually runs locked at 60. Sorry, 50. My bad, 50. The slowdowns you're seeing are because I'm running excessive debug versions. So it's sanity checking all the tests, all the values. It's checking state of objects all the time. It's doing memory comparisons and copying memory around, just to make sure, or to help me try and detect any sort of memory stomps that I might have written. So it runs faster than what you see here in a full retail build. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to punish people, man. I want people to feel like they're having fun, but I don't want people to walk through it either. So it's a tricky balance. This little sprite here is not finished. It's not coloured. You really start powering up. Like, a lot of the feedback I get is there's no fodder, and that's true, at least at the start of the game. But once you power your ship up, most things are pretty easy to kill. So you get more fodder as you get more powerful, but I'll probably add easier enemies at the start, so it feels like you can get that fodder right from the get-go. Yeah, there's a few loops here on the same enemies. There are more enemies, I just haven't got them in this particular build, and there's different attack patterns. Oh yeah, I love them too, man. And again, it's all Kev's work. The guy is just a genius. Comes to creating this kind of pixel art. And I've got a bunch of his paintings too, you should check him out. Kevin Saunders, he does some amazing work. If you like the style of Boss Machine's graphics, you like a lot of his artwork. I've just moved and I haven't put up the pictures back up on my wall yet. I haven't put any pictures up, but I've got a couple, 3 I think, which I usually have sort of above my desk. Helps me with motivation. This weapon here is just it's like a full offensive / defensive weapon. Anything that seems like a threat to the player, I have to exit because there's a secret up there. Alright, how long have we been on for? Alright folks, I think I'm going to call it a wrap. I got the job done I wanted to get done tonight. So I'm happy with that. Thanks for keeping me company. It's awesome to see all of y'all in here. I'll do a few more of these, I think, as I go on. I'll do more and more of them. I hope you enjoy them. If you do, I don't know, leave a comment or subscribe, I think they say. Oh, actually, we've got a Facebook group, Boss Machine Amiga, Boss Machine Amiga, or Boss Machine Amiga. Join up to that. I do a lot of updates on there with Kev as well. Just to send it out, I will put, yeah, thanks for coming again guys, appreciate it. Alright, I'm out, guys. Have a good one.
Laser. Laser. Laser.